y'all doing? How y'all doing? My name is Charles, and I eat too much.
Hey, Charles.
And I eat too much. Thank you. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. And don't worry, I'm not taping you. I'm taping me for my OA family on Facebook. I love them, and it's a big part of my recovery. I know about the anonymity, and thank you, Harold. I love you. For sharing that. And I can't do this by myself. So, if I think if my mind is not open, the store is open all night. So, real talk. That's just real talk. And I love you, Millie, for real. I love you. I had to work last night. I got off like 5 this morning, and I was like, Millie told me a long time ago, June 8th, Park 11. No matter what. So I took a shower, kissed my wife, and I said, I'm getting up and I'm going to my home group. She said, all right, no problem. Got up at 7:30, took another shower, and I got to stepping. I said, Millie, so loving, so loving. So everybody in this room is so loving. Everybody in this room has helped me out through my recovery. I remember coming here like in November 2011, I was scared to death. I'm like, man, I'm the only person in here that got this problem. I'm not like them, and I'm unique, and all those body image issues and all that I had in my head. But, Millie gave me one of those books, OA-related book, and I love you for that. Thank you. And I just had that in my mind. I'm like, I ain't letting this lady down, So loving. When I first came in, she just had such a smile, and not just to say her. A lot of you guys had smiles for me and knew that I was new here, and I'm like, wow, you got to have 1 year of abstinence to speak here, and it's just such an honor to be up here right now. I'm really truly humbled to be here right now, and it's a special place. It's a special place in my life, and where I'm at right now. My wife's not working, and this program has built me up to be the man, to be like, what, honey, it's all right. Just do what you got to do. And, I went ahead and looked for a second job, and through working the steps in this program, I found out it's just not about weight loss. It's just not about that. It's about a change in my attitude and my outlook towards people. And that 10th and 11th step, I did say it at the smorgasbord. I thought smorgasbord was a word, like a food that I shouldn't be eating. I didn't even know it was smorgasbord. But anyway, I said it there, and I got to repeat it. This program showed me, love. This program showed me how to be compassionate to other people. I always say this, and I got to say, Scott K., I hated him when I first came here. I'm like, this guy is a control freak and this and that. And he knows I always say, he knows that it's like a personal thing. He's one of my best friends in here. He knows I always share this when I qualify. And he was supposed to be holding my iPad and taping me today. That's the relationship we got. But he's a little sick, so let's pray for him. He's a little under the weather. So he'll be all right. But I share this to tell you that when I first came here, I was so full of fear and so afraid, and I'm real clear that anger is misplaced fear, and I was like, man, this guy think he know everything, and I was just that was the fear in me. You know what I'm saying? Today he's like one of my best friends, and he's my bestie in OA. You know what I'm saying? And we call each other, text each other, and it's just unbelievable. I'm just trying to share the miracles of this program. I ain't even talking about the food plan or the weight loss, and I ain't even got to talk about that, because if I'm brainwashed, I got to call it brainwashed, because my brain is washed. There's just certain things I don't do anymore because of program. So my brain is washed. I can go to birthday parties, I can go to barbecues, I can go to and I take my food plan to go. I buried my brother passed away in February, and I had to go to Miami. I took my food plan with me. I took my program with me. I'm on the telephone meetings every night, the 100-pounders, the sunrise, the sunset, the 12 o'clock, the big book study, the this, the that. I'm on it. I'm in there, and I just run this program every day, man. Daily strategy. My AEIU every single day. My 10th and 11th step. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, sometimes, I act out and sometimes I don't. The times that I act out, like after, like, there was one weekend I just act out. I was like, yeah, I got a resentment. I hate this guy. This guy got me pissed off. That guy. And then like Monday morning, I was like, you know what? I'm walking with a halo. I'm not saying nothing to nobody. I'm gonna smile at everybody. So the 10th and 11th step really is like check yourself before you wreck yourself, because you're not renting space in my head for free, man. You're not. It just costs too much money. You ain't renting no space in my head. It ain't about nothing, because resentment's, like y'all know, the big book says, the number one killer. And it's like saying I'm a kill you. Watch. I'm gonna blow this bomb up on me, and I'll show you. But you ain't showing nobody but yourself. So I let it go, man. I let it go. So, my main focus is to remain focused, one day at a time. And like I say in the 10th step, I can't rest on my laurels, and yesterday's recovery ain't gonna help me today, because the disease is like, what you gonna do today? I'm ready. Right on your shoulder. What's popping? The disease is on your shoulder. Like, what you got? What's good? Oh yeah, you got 10 years of recovery. What you gonna do today? You lost your job. Your wife left you. You gained a couple of pounds. You slipped on your food plan. I got you right now. The disease talks to me in my own voice. And I got to go to a meeting and tell them thanks for sharing. Keep coming. It works if you work it. It just ain't gonna work on me today, because I go to meetings. I make outreach calls. I'll share something with you. Like where I work at, it's in a rough area, and like one of the guys called out sick. One of the guys, people throw you under the bus when you're doing good, man. They throw you under the bus. The tenants is like, this guy is my friend, and he didn't tell me that this other guy shouldn't be in the building. Then the security guard was like, he's friends with the guy. He plays basketball with him. I said, all right. So he called me Thursday night. The guy punched me in my face. I ran up to the job to support him and everything like that. And, people throwing you under the bus. I just remember 10th, 11th step, 10th, 11th step. I remembered we reviewed at the end of our day. I remembered all that, because I could have really, reacted like I didn't have a program. I could have really remembered that I didn't have a program, but I remember 10th and 11th step. Got an email, AEIU, got it. Was I afraid? Was I selfish? Was I dishonest? So I remembered all those things, and I paused. I kept calm for a minute, and I thought about, man, this resentment could really kill me if I act on it. And I said, I'm here to support you, and even and I had to go to page 552 a few times, because the human side of me, the flesh of me, is like, this guy throwing me under the bus. I need to react. But I remember program, and I reacted positively, and I went to the job yesterday, and he came in. I had an axe to grind. I ain't gonna lie. I had an axe to grind. I'm like, he better be on time, because I'm his supervisor. He better be on time. He better be in dress code. He better be ready to work. Well, he came in 2 hours late, and I was like, yeah, my axe was sharp. But I went to the sunrise meeting. I heard, it was on the 11th step. It was, people talking about forgiveness, and so my heart got softened. And I owe a report on the 11th step, and I kind of didn't finish it all. So in my qualification, hopefully it'll work out, so I could share what I got from that 11th step in the AA 12 and 12. It's about love, and it's about forgiving other people, and people are gonna be people. Everybody don't got a program. Everybody ain't got a higher power. I'm grateful I got a job. I just praise God, which is my higher power, and I said, thank you, God, for giving me another opportunity. You don't know where I was 2.5 years ago. You don't know where I was 4 years ago. I know where I was, and I'm reminded of that every single day, and I said, thank you, God, for this is another opportunity to try to correct my path, to try to correct my wrongs, And the guy came in, I did both of the verticals. I said, you stay here, because I'm in program. So I walked up the steps 3-4 times, 12 flights of steps. I did my verticals. I went outside and told the guys, you can't smoke weed here, you can't gamble here. You know what? Because I had a resentment against that guy for throwing me under the bus. So I said, this is my opportunity to show God that I'm trying to be like him. So, and I didn't take lunch last night because it was not lunchtime. I guess it was dinner or breakfast or whatever. So I didn't take it. And I told the guy, you know what? Why don't you go ahead home a little early? I got this. That's 10th and 11th step. You know? I mean, I'm authorized to do that. You know, I ain't just, I'll take it. I got it. You go home a little early. You know, for getting assaulted the other night. You know, and whatever I could do to be of assistance, people are going to throw you under the bus. It's just going to happen. Especially when your higher power is blessing you. People going to throw you under the bus. Misery like company. And I accept that. You know. Went on the interview, what was it, Thursday morning? And the guy was like talking to me about certain situations, and program came in. He was like, what would you do if there was a irate home? It was like a place for like security for like a homeless shelter and things like that. He said, so he questioned me, what would you do if you had a angry tenant that was screaming and cursing? I said I would utilize the fire extinguisher process. He said, what's that? Calming down the situation. Not adding wood to the fire. Where those words came from? Me saying that? 2 years ago, I'd be like, I'll just, I don't want to say what I would say. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the miracle of program. And God just shook it out of me. A fire extinguisher process? What is that? And I said that in the middle of an interview. So I was calm, cool, collective. I was thinking 10th and 11th step, 10th and 11th step. And he was like, wow, I'm pretty impressed. And then the next day he called me back, hey, come on back and, we want to get you started. We want orientation. That's program. That ain't me. A year and a half ago, you ain't calling me for no interview. Because you could tell my character defects through the email. I don't know how, but you probably could. And I owe it all to Park 11 is just words can't. I ride with Park 11 all over the world. Like everywhere I go, Park 11. Amazing meeting. Amazing. I got tears in my eyes because this meeting is amazing. If you come here, I challenge you. Newcomer, old timer, OA president, I challenge you to keep coming here and you will get better. No matter how good you are right now, you'll get better. I'm living proof of that. I remember going to meetings, people saying, those people over 300 pounds. I'm not over 300 pounds no more because of this specific meeting right here. These people in here love you. I know they love me and I love them too. For real. I mean, I feel the love for real. It's not like one of those, hey, how you doing? Give you a fake hug, keep it moving. I'm talking about like real love. Real love. Real love. And they will bend over backwards for you in here. They will call you. They'll buy you literature. They'll take you to lunch. You might not get no big calorie lunch, but they'll take you to but they'll take you to, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you expecting a big brunch in here. It ain't going to happen. You take that up the street somewhere. But, yeah, this room is loving, man. So I hope I fulfill that 11-step project that I was supposed to complete. It's about love. It's about love. This program is about love. Let me know when I'm at 5. 35 seconds? All right. All right. Yeah. This program has brought out the best in me. Like, most of my music is like OA related now, and it's like unbelievable. And the only reason I'm taping this is for my OA Facebook family. There's a lot of people, a lot of newcomers on there. it's hard for, I took my sponsor's advice to get a sponsee that I can see. I need to get one that I can see. Thank you. I'm not performing today. This is a serious meeting. This is about recovery. They can go to my other page to get music. This is straight recovery for me. This is serious. This is not a, Millie, I just want to thank you again for asking me to speak here. This is such a honor to be in front of you people, you lovely people. I don't know. I'm just still shell shocked. Catch me here on a Saturday morning, beautiful outside, in a meeting in Manhattan. Miracle. I'm telling you, a straight face miracle. To leave my bed, to not play basketball right this morning, miracle. But you know what? A wise man told me that you can exercise, you can do all of that, but without step work, in this program, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It's insane to be in a 12-step program and don't do no 12-step work. Insane. And I'm not beat for that today. I'm in here for the long run. I even asked him, I said, hey, we're gonna do some tradition work too, right? I said, yeah, just keep coming. Yeah, my AEI, I wanted to sing that song for y'all, but this ain't the place. This place is too special for that. There might be somebody in here that needs some hope, that think you hopeless, but you here, you got a hope shot. You got a hope shot. It don't matter how big you are, how small you are, how much you yo-yoed, how much you dieted, how much you... This place works right here. I'm living proof, living testimony that this place works. Every time I leave this meeting, it's like, I get like Superman, Hulk strength. I don't know where. I'm telling you, it never fails. Every single time I come here, and I met some beautiful people here. I want to continue to meet beautiful people here. And, I don't get here as much as I want to because life is full. I wear many hats. I'm going to take on the role of a husband, a father, a son. But I love you guys. I'm always thinking about you guys. And I go to meetings every single day. Telephone is a huge tool. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a huge tool. The telephone meetings, huge. If you're busy, because I hear in a lot of meetings, my job this, my job that. Okay, I get that. But if you want to be in a program, you can multitask that telephone. If you don't want to make an outreach call, make a reach out call. It's important. It ain't about you, it's about them. It's about somebody else. And then you'll know that it's about you when you think about somebody else. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's about reaching out to somebody else. And when you reach out, you get it. Can't keep it unless you give it away. You just being here is giving it away. Somebody look at you like 3 months ago, wow, oh my God. And you know the miracle of it, me and my sponsor, we don't even talk about food no more. That's the miracle. How you doing on that step? What's up with that project? And you know what? If I don't call him, it's on me. Thank you very much. It's on me. All right, so you know what? Maybe I might give you a little piece of the AEIOU. AEIOU. That's a daily plan that I love to do. AEIOU. It might help me, but it might help you. Check it. A stands for, am I abstinent? Yes, my food plan is decent. E stands for, what type of exercise that I did. If I'm wise. I stands for what I did for recovery, meeting, step work, and other discovery. O stands for what I did for others, outreach calls for my sisters and brothers. U stands for what I underlined, what I uncovered. So AEIOU. That's a daily plan that I love to do. I love y'all, man. My name is Charlie.